Hi, this is Anthony from CarPlayLife.com, and today we're checking out the SlaBao Battery Case for your iPhone 12 Pro or iPhone 12. This is a battery case for your iPhone 12 that gives it about 150% more operating time than what you would normally get with the built-in battery in the phone itself. It features a 6,000 milliamp hour battery capacity, so that gives you a lot more extra time whilst on the move. It comes with a toggle on the back of the display to allow you to turn the battery on and off, so that's a nice functionality that some battery cases do not offer. And it has a little extra kickstand feature as well. So let's get this open and see what's in the box. Right, so we've got the SlaBao battery case here. We've yet to take it out of the packaging. But let's have a quick look. It's obviously rechargeable, got short circuit protection, low voltage protection, and general drop protection, as well as over voltage, over current. It's a Li-polymer battery, and just basically tells you to slide the phone directly into the case. Make sure the phone is well connected to the connector of the case. So let's open it up. So you get the case itself and a couple of pamphlets. You've got a Chinese, English instruction manual. You've got how to actually insert the phone into the case itself. Sort of test certificate and an 18-month warranty there as well. So the instructions should be pretty straightforward. Insert it in and that's pretty much it. So let's take it out of our existing case. This is the tethered case. This is my current go-to at the moment. Put it up here. And so we just basically need to attach the phone into the case first. And then we slide it in and make sure it's actually fully in there before we push it down. And there we go, that's it, in the case itself. It's a very deep recess there because of obviously the battery that's in this compartment here. And I guess to charge it, you would have to push this button down. So we're not going to do that yet because we don't have a charge on it yet. We've got some buttons on the side here. This is like a soft touch feel back. Then it goes onto a more sort of brushed plastic edging on the sides here. Separate volume buttons and the sleep button there. Nothing on top. And you've got the speaker grill. That's where your lightning, I guess, goes. That's where the attach is there. You've got a speaker grill. Nice little addition here is you've got like a little kickstand that you can bring out, and that allows you to place your phone. It doesn't stay fixed and there's no steps here, it's just out or in. And but it's a nice addition you can actually have and watch films without having to prop it up on another book or something. So that's quite a nice addition there. Let's just charge it. We'll get this attached to a charger. So we've got our Crave charger here. It's a quick charge 3 battery pack here. So we're going to go from battery to battery. I don't have access to something in the wall here. And we're going to charge it through the lightning cable port. So obviously it knows that you've got a lightning cable to charge your phone. So they're not going to give you one, unfortunately. So we're going to have to use our own. So we're going to plug that into here. And then we're going to start charging. So that's now charging the phone. You can see indicated up here. You can also use this lightning connector for headphones, and it will also support data throughput as well. I think by toggling this switch twice, you'll switch it from power to data, I believe, by reading the manual. This switch is also used to toggle to give it iPhone charging priority over the battery. which is a nice touch. Some chargers will charge the battery first and then the iPhone, but this, you can override that by tapping this once and tapping it again to alternate between the two functions. So that's going to charge the battery. This is going to be indicated here when it's fully charged. And again, whilst you're charging, you've got the little kickstand here to get you going. There's nothing else in that little cubby hole. And the camera, if I put my finger around the recess, you don't see my finger. So there definitely is enough there. The cameras aren't going to get obstructed by this massive case. So that's not too bad. It's black, it's not going to match your Pacific blue colour, but if you're out and about and you're away from charge anywhere and you haven't got anything like a battery pack with you, you can just take this case. Definitely a lot heavier than the actual case itself. Bit of a recess here for the sleep switch, which isn't too bad, and the buttons are nice and responsive, as you would expect. And the phone sits in there with a little bit of ridge there to help it protect it from face down on the actual table as well there. And obviously you've got plenty of enough here to protect the lenses, which is good too. Let's get this charged up and then I can give you my full impressions once it's all fully charged and I've had a play with it. Alright, so we've had a play around with the battery case from SlaBao or SlaBao. And I like it, it's nice. The only thing I worried about that, it does make it a lot heavier because you've got to think you're carrying the iPhone and the battery all in one. It's probably a little bit lighter than a can of soup, for example. So does feel a lot more weighty if you were to give it to someone who's not averse of how heavy this could be. They do instantly sort of tell you that it is a lot weightier than the phone is or should be. But if you find yourself traveling on a plane or anywhere without any chance of getting this connected, it's good to have, you've got about 150% more battery capacity on the back of this phone just by simply pressing that little switch there, and then you're charging and you can top your battery back up again. So it's nice not having to carry a separate battery on another cable and have to worry about carrying that cable as well. It's all contained in the actual case itself. The kickstand functionality is alright, it could be better. I like to have seen this actually be a little bit more solid. This should actually be stepped perhaps, or have another second hinge that you can actually judge how much angle you want of this actual stand. But it serves a purpose. I would have liked to have seen it be able to do vertical as well, because this stand can easily fold back. If you were to do it vertically, it just folds back in again and your phone collapses. So some extra time spent on that maybe in the future might make that a bit better. But it's a nice little addition, and it really is nice to be able to sort of prop your phone up without having to prop it up using other means. All the holes and functions are all there. They're all precisely cut out. You've got a multifunctional lightning port there, so that's going to work with your headphones, data cable as well. It works with that too. And all the side buttons are nicely tactile. They don't stick out too much. And you've got a nice ridge there on the front. So that's going to help your screen if you were to place it down on a tabletop surface as well. This is a nice sort of soft backing to it. It does take your prints a little bit, but it's not too much. And if you were to deeply scratch this, it probably will scratch it deeply as well. This surface is quite soft to the touch, and then it goes onto a more harder surface around the edges here. It's a nice battery case, and it sort of serves its purpose very, very well. If you could just get used to the weight that it actually brings along with it. This battery case retails for £36 or $38-ish, which is quite a bit of a price hike compared to actual more discreet batteries that you can buy in the sort of region of around $20-ish, considering you're only getting 6,000 milliampere hours in the actual battery itself. But it does keep it all contained. You're not carrying wires, spare batteries and things like that. So you have to sort of weigh that out as well in the price. All right, thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give us a like, give us a subscribe. It really helps us out. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye.